Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Team out there, we are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. And he fields it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid cover. First down here for this offense. They'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Huskies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll ride the back again here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, this guy is running hard today, right? I mean, you think about some of the backs that Washington's had. This guy's trying to say, hey, fellas, let me be added to that list of guys like Greg Lewis and Napoleon Kaufman and Chris Polk and Bishop Sankey and Miles Gaston.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. Well, you know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
The offense starts with a 1st and 5 after that penalty. And the wideout goes in motion. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll change the pre-snap look now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Incompletion makes it second down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. And that catch is hauled in. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early, and now they got themselves a lead.
The kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner looking to create better field position. Returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Mustangs come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The catch is made, a soft spot in the zone. He stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They're going to run the option. And now it's fumbled. What a decision.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize a heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Takes the handoff and tests the left side. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense won with the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds his target, and it's complete. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Crucial third down play right here. Handoff from the shotgun. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. The Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
Oh, the ball's knocked loose. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
The back's got it on the pitch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. And the Mustangs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Important third down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made on the left side.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. How about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Breaking free at midfield. Good enough for first down yardage.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. A pre-snap motion from the offense. On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The game makes it second and medium. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
But really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's first and goal for the offense.
And the Huskies looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. He'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And off inside, going for the touchdown. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
Game sets up a 3rd down and goal from the 6. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. And the coach keeps the offense on the field. They're going for it on 4th and goal.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better...
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
Attack on the BAT, and it's 21-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The Mustangs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Across the 45 now. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 10. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. So that huge scoring play is wiped away by the penalty. Potentially a monumental call in this game. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Passes the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10.
And first down for the offense.
Quarterback drops back. It's a quick grab. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. And the Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the 1st down.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
The Mustangs trying to cash in here in the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Hooks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. 2nd down after that previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Handoff heading left. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So it's 4th down and 2. They could make a 1st down without scoring. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he'll get there. Touchdown, SMU. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And tackled there by the defense.
That keeps the score.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he takes this from inside the 5. Physical run, breaking tackles. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The Huskies come to the line in the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Touchdown, Huskies. Still no answer for this offense.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Deep shot caught inside the 25. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Timeout, SMU.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Mustangs. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. And they're trying to punch it in here. This time he stopped short, scored the touchdown, but doesn't back it up with a 2-point conversion.
That keeps the score.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Washington Huskies will take over 1st and 10.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. That's a design quarterback keeper. As the first down is still going. Oh, the ball comes loose. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Huskies will kick this away to start the second half. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They get the second half started with a running play. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And he picks up the first down before they get into the ground. Offense in hurry up mode. They're going to run it. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback dropping back. He's moving out of the pocket now. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense. That hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? At the 10. Touchdown, Washington. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Washington, 34. SMU, 12.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back through a pick-6 in the last possession. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And that ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. The Mustangs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Grab down the middle. It's Torres.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to chuck it again. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. A solid return to set up his offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. Runs through the defender. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Huskies. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Number 82, Hall man in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Look at this. They fake the PAT. I'm trying to throw for it. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
40, SMU, 12.
The Mustangs offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down. Looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman. The Mustangs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Let's go. They'll test the right side here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Down.
On the ground, it's Thomas. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. The Huskies will look to convert here on 4th down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Trying for a 4th down completion. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Trying the run, it's Thomas. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
He's brought down at the 8-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Washington 40. SMU 12. Got it. Ready.
Handoff running right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And the Huskies will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Washington. And the beatdown continues.
Number 82 with the catch in the end zone.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And they're able to get him down.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And they recover the onside kick. Looks like they've been practicing that one.
Chris, what just happened here? I'm in awe of this coach's sheer boldness. Going for an onside kick when you're up by a few scores? Wow. That's all I can say.
And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive.
Convoy.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Breaks loose at the 40. Big gain across midfield. They'll spot it down near the 30. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Here comes a handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Huskies line it up with 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's swarmed by the defense. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. It's 3rd down for the offense. And the quarterback will take a knee.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. So they pass on the chip shot field goal. They're going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 5. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost them 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Razor.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. And the Mustangs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Get set, get set.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Well, this decision clearly backfires on this offense. Backed up inside their own 10-yard line, and you go for it? I mean, I get being aggressive, but that's just not smart football.
Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of